Welcome to Coastal 101, I'm John Kelly. Everyone needs a good, dependable pair of winter boots. The trick is picking the right boot for your region, as well as the type of work you do. With us today from Columbia Sportswear is Chris, who's going to tell us about the right boot and the proper fit. Welcome, Chris.
Thank you, John.
So what should we actually be looking for in a pair of winter boots?
Well, there's a number of things that we're going to want to take into account here. First, they're going to want to weigh their options of what they're looking to do in terms of an end use in the boot. You know, is it going to be a performance-oriented boot or is it going to be a lifestyle-oriented boot? Generally, the most common winter boot that you're going to see out in the market is a pack boot, which has a lower rubber shell around the bottom of it, and then works its way into a leather or a synthetic upper. One thing that the customer is really going to want to hone into, though, and pay attention on with these boots is going to be the insulation. So that's measured in grams. Typically around 100, 200 grams is going to be your entry level. And then as you work your way up in terms of gram weight and insulation, those boots are going to be able to withstand lower temperatures. So higher the gram insulation, the lower the temperature rating.
Okay, let's talk about socks. So do I need to put on the thickest sock I have, or does that even matter?
When someone's coming in to try on a winter boot, John, I really recommend that they just bring the socks that they're going to be wearing in those boots every day. If you're going to be wearing an extra heavy wool hiking sock in these boots, bring that in and try it on.
So how do you actually choose the right size? Is there a trick to that?
Well, so you are going to want to start with the size of boot that you're currently wearing right now, and then kind of work from there. The thing that you've always got to keep in mind here is that different boots work for different types of feet. Not every foot is built the same, and not every boot is built the same. So the customer is going to want to do a lot of trial and error in terms of trying them on. You know, if they're feeling discomfort, pinch points, balled up toes, then they've got to start moving around sizes, looking at different sizes or models even.
So should winter boots actually slide on easily, or should they be difficult to put on?
That's a great question, John. You know, it really depends. You know, if this is a boot that you're just going to slip on really quickly to go fire up your car and warm it up in the snow, then take an easy slide-on boot. If it's something that you're going to be, you know, sledding in or shoveling the driveway in, then you're going to want a tighter fit. But you certainly don't want to be battling the boot every time you're putting it on. So make sure that it, you know, consumer's comfortable in it and it fits correctly.
Okay, so how do you know when you found the perfect pair?
You're going to know when you've got that perfect pair on when you can spend all day in them and it doesn't feel like you're wearing a big, heavy pair of winter boots. You know, most important thing here, the consumer's got to be comfortable.
Okay, so my feet are a little wide. Does Columbia sell wide sizes for their boots?
We do. Yeah, as a matter of fact, Columbia does them both in men's and women's sizes. The great thing about our boxes and labeling and the way in which we go about our wide sizing, we call out wide directly on the box and the label there. So it's very easy for the consumer to understand, you know, is this a standard width or a wide width? Really, you're going to notice that when you're trying them on. If you're really battling that boot to get it on, you know, you should probably consider moving over to a wide size.
This has been great information, Chris. Thanks for being with us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me, John.
Your Northwest-owned and operated Coastal has one of the largest selection of winter boots anywhere. So grab a pair of your winter socks at home and come in and try a pair or two. While you're here, take a look at our huge selection of winter wear, which also includes some of the thinnest socks you've ever seen, but also extremely warm and comfortable. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.